Okay, so guys, let's start. I'm just today we'll start with the some of the practicals. Okay, some of the basic practicals will start. Okay, and as well as the rest of the things we'll just go ahead today. So guys, let's use the Azure Data Engineering. Azure Data Engineering. As you all know, guys, I'm just brushing up. I'm not repeating the things. Okay, I'm just brushing up, and we'll see the other practicals today. So guys, the Azure Data Engineering, you know that Azure Data Engineering is nothing but Azure is the name used by the Microsoft and to market the cloud services, to market their cloud services. Then data is nothing but what? Information. And engineering is nothing but, guys, what's that? Engineering is nothing but why? Engineering is nothing but what? It is the knowledge. Am I right? It is nothing but the knowledge or the technique, we can say. So now in go in reverse, application of techniques on the data by using the Microsoft Azure. Okay, guys, what is it? Application of techniques on the data by using the Microsoft Azure. Application of techniques on the data by using the Microsoft Azure. Okay, application of techniques on the data by using the Microsoft Azure, by using the Microsoft Azure. Okay, guys. So let's go ahead with this. Okay. Now, as you know, the ADF, there is the ADE, Azure Data Engineering, is basically it's a bunch of cloud services. It's a bunch of cloud services, you know already, because already we have been discussing. So it's a bunch of cloud services. Okay. So these cloud services, what are the cloud services we have it? We have the following cloud services, sorry. And the first cloud service, we have it as what? Guys, ADF, Azure Data Factory. And then we have, guys, everyone, ADB. Then we have the next one as a Synapse. ADF, ADB, Synapse. Then we have the next one, ADF, ADB, Synapse. Then we have the Fabric. And then we have the latest one, what we are going to deal here is OpenAI, and as well as the machine learning is also things which is required. So now, guys, here we have what's it, guys, everyone. So we have, these are all the things we have. These are all the cloud services. Machine learning is one of the cloud service. OpenAI is one of the cloud service. Okay, guys, OpenAI is one of the cloud service. OpenAI is one of the cloud service. Okay, guys, OpenAI is one of the cloud service, we can say. Okay. OpenAI is also one of the cloud service, wherein OpenAI is nothing but what, guys? You know already. The ADF, ADB, is mostly used for what? Extraction of data, guys. It is used for what? Extraction of data, transformation of data, and loading of the data. But most of the times, guys, this ADF is used for extraction. ADF is used for what, guys? Extraction. Okay. ADF is used for what? Extraction. And whereas, ADB is used for what? Transformation, guys. ADB is used for what? Transformation. ADB is used for what? Transformation. This is how actually it's being used in the real time as well right now. Okay. So, guys, we have what's it? Okay. So now, guys, that's it. So let's try to go ahead with this. Okay. So now these are all the services we have it. So guys, what are the tasks actually you can perform it by using the that is nothing but the Azure Data Engineering. Okay. By using the Azure Data Engineering. By using the Azure Data Engineering. What are the tasks we can achieve it by using the Azure Data Engineering? So guys, the following are the tasks we can achieve it by using the Azure Data Engineering. The first one and foremost is what? Data migration job. Then we have the next one as what? Data integration job, data summarization job, and data visualization job. These are all the these are all the tasks we have it, guys. We can perform it by using the Azure Data Engineering. We can perform it by using the Azure Data Engineering. We can perform it by using the Azure Data Engineering, guys. Okay. We can perform it by using the Azure Data Engineering. Okay. So now, guys, the next one. What is it? You have it. So next one. What is it, guys? Just 1 minute, guys. Okay, guys. So here you have these are the 4 tasks. We can perform it by using the complete Azure Data Engineering, guys. The next one, after this, guys, everyone, after this, the main story of the whole process starts from the part called what is that, guys? Data. That is called as data gathering or the data collection, guys. Data gathering or the data collection. Data gathering and the data collection, guys. Data gathering and the data collection. So, guys, here you have what's that, guys? The whole process, guys. The whole process we have it as what? Everything, guys. Everything, whatever the things we have it, the whole data, guys. The whole data we get it from what? From the source of data, guys. What are the source? You know already. The sources are what? We can get the data from the social networking sites. Social networking sites. We can get the data from the social networking sites. Okay, guys, we can get the data from the social networking sites. And we can also get the data from the social networking sites, banking applications, social networking sites. Okay, banking applications, social networking sites. We can get the data from what? Banking applications, social networking sites. And then we can also get the data from the live streaming process, guys. Live streaming process. Then we have the next one as what is that? IoT sensors. IoT sensors, and it can be human generated, human or machine. That's it, human or machine generated data. These are all the sources of getting the data, guys. So whereas this data, whatever you have it, guys, this data is called as what, guys, everyone? Big data. You can call it as what? Big data, guys. We can call it as what? Big data. We can have the big data here. That's it. Okay. We can have the big data. We can have the big data, guys. Big data is nothing but, guys, we can have the big data. So now everybody, the big data is classified or categorized into 3 categories. What are those, guys? The first one is called as what? Structure. structured data. The second one is called as semi-structured data. Structured data, semi-structured data, and the unstructured data. Structured data, semi-structured data, and as well as the unstructured data, guys. Structured data, semi-structured data, and as well as the unstructured data. Okay, guys. Structured data, semi-structured data, and as well as the unstructured data. You know already what is structured, what is semi-structured, and unstructured. We've discussed this already, but I'll brush it up here. The structured data is a form of a table, where the table is in the form of, what is it, guys? Rows and columns. Rows and columns. And semi-structured data means what, guys? The semi-structured data is a data where you have, what's it, guys? Semi-structured data is a data, everyone. Semi-structured data is a data, guys, wherein semi-structured data is a data where it is recorded in the form of, what's it, guys? JSON files, HTML files, JSON file, HTML files, and we can also say XML file, etc. These are all comes under what? Semi-structured data. And unstructured means what? You know already, guys. There will be no structure at all. So, and that one, that is nothing but the data which photos in your mobile phone and videos in your mobile phone, chat history, photos, videos, chat history, photos, videos, chat history, and the next one is what? Photos, videos, chat history is there. Okay, guys. Photos, videos, chat history, all this comes under what is that, guys? Photos, videos, chat histories, all this comes under what is that, guys? Unstructured data. Okay. Voice notes also comes here. Voice notes also comes here, guys. Everything is here. Everything is here, guys, everyone. Okay. This is the data we have it, everyone. Now, guys, as a data engineer, we will be dealing with this data. Am I right? We will be dealing with what, guys? Conversion of, we will be dealing with all this kind of a data. What is that? We can use the unstructured data. We will be converting it to the semi-structured, unstructured data to semi-structured, and then semi-structured data will be converted towards that, guys? Structured. So unstructured, semi-structured, and the structured. Unstructured, semi-structured, and the structured, guys. These are the three varieties of data we have it, guys. What is it? Unstructured, semi-structured, and as well as the structured. These are the three things we have it, guys. Unstructured, semi-structured, and as well as the structured, guys. These are the three varieties of data where we have to deal with, and data engineer converts them, the unstructured data, towards semi-structured, and semi-structured towards it structured data. Then apart from this, guys, the next one after this, we have it here. That's it. The next one, guys. Where does the user, that is called as a data engineer, can store this data in Azure? That is the first and primary question now you have it. This data, whether it is a semi-structured, unstructured, or the structured, is stored in the Azure storages in the form of what? Azure storages. So you have almost all the Azure storages, which is amounting to, what is that? 90 plus storages we have it. 90 plus different storages are there, where these 90 plus different storage stores different kind of data, guys. Those are the first one you can say, guys. The first one you can say, everyone. The first one you can say here. Yeah. The first one you can say it here. What? Azure, guys. Azure data. Okay. Azure blob storage. So the Azure blob storage is the very basic storage, guys. The Azure blob storage is the very basic storage, guys. The Azure blob storage is the very basic storage which can store the data Okay, which can store any type of data. What is that any type of data, guys? It can store any kind of a data. That means it can store the, guys, it can store the unstructured data. It can store the semi-structured data. It can store the unstructured data. It can store the semi-structured data, and it can also store the structured data, guys. Any type of a data it can store. That is called as what? The Azure Blob Storage. So the Azure Blob Storage is a storage which can store any kind of data, but there is a uh, limitation here. What is that limitation? It can store up to only 500 TB, guys, because this is called as a limited storage. And this limited storage, guys, they have overcome who the Azure and introduced another one storage that is called as what? Azure Data Lake Gen 1. Azure Data Lake Gen 1. Wherein, guys, the Azure Data Lake Gen 1, you have what is that? Sorry. Azure Data Lake Gen 1. So Azure Data Lake Gen 1 is what, everyone? Azure Data Lake Gen 1 is there. So what is the Azure Data Lake Gen 1, guys? Azure Data Lake Gen 1 was introduced. It can also, it was having the capacity to store anyways, but there was, it has retired in June 2024. It is retired now. No need not worry on this. Replacing, it is retired. Replacing Azure Data Lake Gen 2. Now, the Azure Data Lake Gen 2 is what, guys? It is the most advanced storage, guys. It is the most advanced storage in Azure, which can store any kind of a data. That means what? It can store the, yes, guys, it can store also unstructured data. It can store the semi-structured data, guys. It can store the unstructured data. It can store the semi-structured data. It can store the unstructured data. It can store the semi-structured data. And it can also store the structured data, guys. It can also store the structured data. So hence we have what's it, guys? Structured, semi-structured, and as well as the unstructured data, where there is, and where it is what? It is called as unlimited storage. Unlimited storage, guys. Then the next one, guys, fourth one, you have it as what? Azure SQL database. Why? Because when the data, see, this one, what is called as Azure Blob Storage or Data Lake Gen 1 or Gen 2, will store any kind of data, structured, semi-structured, and unstructured. But in the normal, sorry, but in the normal file formats, guys, when you have the data in the form of a tables, guys, when you have the data in the form of what? Tables. In such case, what is that you have to do? Everyone, when you have the data in the form of a table, in that case, what is it you have to do, guys? Azure SQL database. Now, when you have the data in the form of a table, then what we have to do, guys? In such a case, everyone, in such a case, okay, in such a case, guys, the data will be recorded in the form of a table. And table, when the data is in the form of a table, then we have what is it, guys? The data, when you have it in the form of a table, then we have what is it? The data in the form of a table. When you have the data stored in the form of a table, that means it can store only, guys, what is that? Structured data, because table allows only the structured data. Am I right? Tables allowed only what's it? Structured data. Table allows only what's it, guys? Structured data. Structured data, guys. The table allows only what? Structured data, guys. Okay. Table allows only what's it? Structured data. And now the next one, what is it? You have it Azure. We have what's it? Cosmos DB. Cosmos DB, guys. The Cosmos DB is nothing but, guys, this is another very trending database where you have what's it? No SQL database. That means there will be no SQL actually. We don't use the SQL language. When there is no SQL language, everyone, when there is no SQL language, that means you will not have any restrictions for the same. And when you have this one, can you see here? When you have what's it? When you have one, where there is no SQL language, we can save structured data, and as well as the semi-structured data also we can add it here, guys. Semi-structured. We can also add, what is that? Semi-structure. We can also add the semi-structured, guys. We can also, sorry guys, just disconnected.
For NoSQL also we can store structured data.
Yes. No SQL means, yeah, Cosmos no SQL. Structured is allowed, semi-structured is allowed.
Okay. No.
And the next one, apart from this, the no Azure Cosmos, you have what? Azure MongoDB is also there.
Okay.
MongoDB is also supported. That means Mongo is integrated in basically Azure. So we can say, what's it? Here also no SQL. Then if you have a no SQL, then obviously you can store the data in these two formats. Semi-structured is also allowed here. That's the advantage when they, because we have not used the SQL here. Then the next one you have is what? Azure Synapse Analytics. Azure Synapse Analytics. Now, for this is the one you have it, where here it will store, it is the data warehouse of Azure. It is what? Data warehouse of Azure. And when you talk about the data warehouse, this will be the final layer of the data where the user can store the data. It's the final layer where the user can store the data. So hence, it can store only the structured data, no other kind of data. That means final layer means what? From where the data is reported back, from where the reports are generated, etc. All this is the final layer. So once you have the final layer, guys, once you have the final layer, then we can store the data towards it finally in the form of a data warehouse. From data warehouse, what happens? The data comes to the reporting part. Am I right?
So it's a data visualization. Okay.
This data visualization process will come. That's the reason it's a final layer. So mostly structured data will be stored here. Okay. So this is the one you can say it, guys. These are all some of the storages. But I told you it is 90 plus storages now. How to see 90 plus? For that, I will tell you now how to log into this and how to start with the process. Everyone, just have a look on this. Start with the azure.com. Start with the azure.com. Yes. Start with the azure.com. You start with, what is it? Azure.com. And I'll tell you, just to open the page, web page. I hope everyone is able to see the web page. Now, guys, start the azure.com. Now, once you are there, click on get started here. Now, guys, you have two models here. Try Azure for free and pay as you go. Mostly, guys, try Azure for free only, because you just to create an awareness. Okay, to have a good awareness on this, just use Azure try for free. What's it? Try for free. Use Azure try for free, guys. Okay, use Azure try for free. So just use it here. Try for free. So looks like you already have an account. That means mine is already registered now. So it says you look like, so sign up for a pay as you go model. Okay, I wanted to use it, no problem. Now the actual thing comes here. So guys, once you sign up, you get this agreements. So just check these agreements now. If you want to read the privacy statement and all, you can just refer it. Then afterwards, click on the next. The payment procedure will come here. Anyways, the payment procedure and all will come. So guys, once the payment procedure, everything comes here, you will have to enter your debit and credit card details, guys. You will have to enter the debit and credit card details in the payment option. They will charge only 2 rupees from you. Now, to give you the subscription, they will charge 2 rupees. And 2 rupees will be returned back to your account in the next 8 days. Just to confirm the payments and all. That means to, because this is a postpaid one, in the future when you wanted to, when you have the bill, how can be deducted? For deducting that, they require the bank account and all details. That the reason. So payment information is done. Then you have a service address. So that means you can give your place of, wherever you are located. And finally, you can click on the sign up. Finally, you can click on the sign up. Once you click on the sign up, then what happens here? It will be rerouted back to the paid portal called what? Portal.azure.com. This is the final page where we are going to work on. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. So okay, that's it now. This is the page. So, guys, here you have what's it? Everyone, see. As I told you, this is the Azure data factory. This is the Azure screen. See, guys, everyone, just have a look on this. On the top, I told you today, ADF, ADB, Synapse, Fabric, OpenAI, machine learning. Okay, I will show you all of them. Azure Databricks. This one you open, Databricks, you get it. Then you have Data Factory, Azure ADF. You open it, ADF will open this. Azure SQL database. Just Azure SQL database will open this. This is a Fabric application, what I was talking about. And this is an OpenAI application, what I was talking about. Huh? That's it, guys. Okay. These are all the things. If you want to see more services, click on this. See, multiple storages, you will have multiple, many things are. These are all the services. AI plus machine learning services are 22. And then afterwards, guys, you have what is it? Analytical services 21. Compute services is 33. Containers are 11. That means these are the actual storages. Storage service, you can say. Database is 20. These all are the storages, guys. Okay, almost all various services are there. So once all this is done, guys, simply what we do, we log in here. Okay. So guys, this is the portal where we are going to start. So from tomorrow onwards, we'll start the practicals, guys. Okay. From tomorrow onwards, we'll start the practicals on this. Okay. That's it, guys. We'll start the practicals from tomorrow. And from tomorrow, there will be, it's a paid link, guys. So accordingly, you can move. Okay. The timings from tomorrow onwards, it will be 9 a.m., sir. Not 10:30. It will be 9 a.m. from tomorrow. So you just message me directly. I will give you my number. I will give you my number, guys. This is my number. Contact me. I'll share you the link and everything. Okay, guys. I'll share you the link, everything I'll share you. Okay. Contact me directly. Okay. Any
So,
other
sir,
question?
yeah, for like ADB, do you require some Python knowledge also, something like we covered?
Whatever you require it, I will take care of it, guys. Python is needed. PySpark is needed, actually, not the Python. Okay.
Mhm.
That I will take care. But not in detail. To be honest, not in detail, but up to what extent you need, I will tell you.
And for ADB, like ETL also, like more depth side.
Yeah, 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 yeah. ETL in ADB only you require the PySpark actually. For ADF you don't require PySpark.
Yeah. For Databricks, I'm okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it, guys. From tomorrow, 9 o'clock is convenient for both of you, na?
Yeah, it's
Alekia
fine.
and Ganesh. Yeah. For you is okay.
If I'm comfortable with at least 9:30, sir.
9:30.
Yeah.
Okay, no
With
problem.
morning, I just have some stand-up calls. So 9
Okay.
is not safe. Yeah.
Okay. No, no problem. We'll just try to manage the things. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay. No problem. Okay. Message me directly. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.